They say an elephant never forgets. I don't know how they know that, since elephants don't talk. Your family, on the other hand, they really do remember everything. The car sickness, the unfortunate haircuts, the time you pretended to be a dog and bit the mailman. You wore this at the safari park at Six Flags when that given peed on you through the sunroof. Look, you can still see the stain. Ew, Mom, why did you keep that? Oh, it wasn't a conscious decision. You accumulate things and you get attached to them. Are you sure you want to be giving all this away? Of course. We're not going to use them anymore, so we should give them to people who need them. After everything my mom had been through this year, I know that was a tough thing for her to say. But sometimes, I guess you have to get rid of the old stuff to make room for the new. New Zealand! Did you know that there are more sheep in New Zealand than there are people? Everyone knows that. Oh, really? Does everybody know that? Yes. Well, did you also know that there is a certain breed of miniature New Zealand sheep that burrow holes in the sides of cliffs, and that they were the inspiration for J.R.R. Tolkien to create the Hobbit holes? You did not know that. You couldn't have known that because guess what? I made it up. It's not true. I still think it would be a cool place to visit though. No, New Zealand? Come on. Ever since Mom and Watson gave up on trying to have another baby, Watson have been talking about taking her on some big trip. I think he's just trying to distract my mom from being sad, which I fully support. I just got a very interesting email. I thought there were no phones at the table, Mom. I was on the phone in the kitchen while I was getting the Perrier that no one else saw fit to refill. Christy, you're gonna be in the baby parade. What is the baby parade? The Stony Brook Baby Parade. It started during World War II, when all the women were going stir-crazy at home, so they started dressing their babies up in funny costumes and giving out prizes for the best ones. Anyway, it became an annual event until about 10 years ago, until they retired or died or something. This year is the 80th anniversary, and the town decided to bring it back. They want all their surviving winners to get on a special float together, and that means you, Christy. Wait, I won the baby parade? Were the judges blind that year? You were so adorable. You were 18 months. I dressed you up as a little baby Mrs. Claus. And those big red cheeks of yours, you look like a Christmas car from the 1940s. Boom! There it is. There what is. You are looking at the 1973 Stony Brook Baby of the Year. No, that's right, yup. Grammy Brewer dressed me up as Baby Nixon, unironically. Yet the costume didn't age well, yet the title remains. We are in this together, girl. No, we are not. Yes, we are. This is so cute, I can't even stand it. You have to do it. Please say I'll do it. I'll cheer you on from the side. I hadn't seen my mommy still look so excited about something in weeks, but all I could think was, wait, will my friends find out? The Stony Brook Baby Parade. It's back. And after all these years, my time has finally come. It says you have to be age 2 or under to enter. 12 years ago, Mimi and Elma, Marianne's mom, entered Marianne and me in a costume contest. They did. Your mom was already sick. It was just something to take her mind off of everything. They spent weeks sewing and designing our costumes. And at first we were going as ragdolls, like Raggedy Ann and Andy. But then Mimi was like, wait, what's cuter than babies dressed as ragdolls? Babies dressed like horses. Close. Babies dressed as adorable baby animals dressed as ragdolls. I didn't know about any of this. It was so kawaii, we practically redefined kawaii. But then what happened? We won, then my dad buried the evidence in his office box of repressed memories. Liz Thomas shows up at the last minute with Christy in the hand-me-down Christmas dress and wins the whole thing. Because of wet mediocrity superseding the excellence of 2 women of color. Yes, but also Christy's great aunt Judy was one of the judges and should have recused herself. But the point is, we were robbed. First of all, I had no idea about that. About my grandma, whose name is Trudy. And second of all, it was a Mrs. Claus costume. And third of all, I wish you guys had won. So then you guys had to be on this stupid float with Watson and the Ghost of Babies Past. Wait, you're gonna be on a float? Yup, me, Watson, and some other old babies. Well, the Babysitters Club is gonna enter our own float. We are. We can build it and design it and get some babies that we sit for to be on it. Safely, of course. This is kind of a great idea. Yeah, and I always have kind of an issue when the great ideas aren't mine. It wouldn't be too expensive. It's only $15 to enter, and we have plenty of money in the treasury for supplies. Plus, it'll be great advertising. There's going to be tons of families there, which could get us a lot of clients. Let's go for it. Well, what would the theme be? We could dress the animals and make it the zoo or an ark like Noah's Ark. I don't want any first draft ideas. Take some time. Remember, this is about honor. Mimi's honor. And my mom's. And frankly, Christy's mom's honor. Because this way, Christy can finally and deservedly wear her crown. I don't think there's like a crown. Oh, there's a crown. Whatever, we're family. Give me a brownie chunk. Ew, don't feed me. Ew, your fingers. All over my spoon. Hey, gross and unnecessary. I got an email from your father. Apparently, he and his girlfriend are coming through Stony Brook on their way to visit her parents in Maine with their new baby. I didn't know Dad was having a baby. Neither did I, but he did. And he and Jocelyn, I think her name is, thought it would be fun for you to be at the baby parade and for you to meet him. It's a boy? Do you want us to see him? It's totally up to you. Individually, collectively, whatever you decide. I don't want a headache, so I'm going to go lay down. Well, if he wants to see us, it's probably the right thing to do. Oh, come on, he just wants money. Sam, what? We don't see him for like 2 years or 3? Mom marries a rich guy and suddenly he and some random girlfriend are on their way here. You do whatever you want. I'm done with this. Thank you. What do you want to do? Do you want to see him? The truth was, I had no idea. But I knew I wasn't going to be able to think about anything else until I figured it out. Crop circles, visible only from the sky, made by aliens, visitors from the future, or remnants of a mysterious past. The float itself will be inspired by the sculpture Richard Serra, undulating shapes to earth tones, and the babies will match. Aren't they supposed to be like aliens or creatures at an early stage of evolution? The babies could be like a spaceship, or it can be primordial like Stonehenge. I think Stonehenge was actually Neolithic. What? It wasn't a Doctor Who episode. This is all really cool, Claudia, but it might be a little too high concept for the Stony Brook Baby Parade. It's all on the table. The floor is yours. Okay, I thought it'd be something really cool to do something fun for the babies too. Like a music festival theme. Babies in flower crowns, hook 'em some speakers. The float itself could be a mud pit. A mud pit? Kids love to play in the mud. I just think if this is supposed to be advertising, people aren't going to be too thrilled about babies playing in the mud. Okay, what do you got? Baby Nutcracker, Baby Snowflakes, Baby Sugar Plum Fairy, Baby Clara, Warm Rain, Valentine, Virgin. And we can have real snow. How? With a snow machine. You can get them for money. Okay, look, the old woman who lived in a shoe, like a story. The float could be a shoe and the babies can be the children. I thought we were going to do something more personal. The old woman who lived in a shoe is personal. I mean, it's my life. I mean, my mother literally has so many children, she doesn't know what to do. I mean, Christy has a big family, she knows what I'm talking about. Honestly, I didn't know what anyone was talking about. All I could think about was my dad. Seeing babies dressed up as mud people or coffee or whatever. Sounds great. You don't have an idea? For once, I did not. Mallory's is better. Really? Stace? Mine's kind of stupid. Babies on Broadway or whatever. God, why did I not think of that? Oh, no, not musicals. Just like the Manhattan skyline and the babies could wear tuxes. It's dumb. What about your dad? He works in marketing, right, Stace? Maybe he could help us with some ideas? Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't count on it, though. Actually, I'm not counting on him for much right now. What's going on? My dad is in the city right now? Lucky. No, like all the time. He's practically living there. Not with my mom or with us. Have they told you anything yet? They just keep saying it's for work, but they're fighting a lot. I don't know. You don't know because they don't know. And that's okay. Just what if they might. but they also might not. Your only job right now is to give them the benefit of the doubt. Parents have a way of meeting your expectations. Whatever happens, be the right thing. Because it has to be. Dawn, you should really be a therapist. I know. If I was going to tell them about my dad, this would have been the time. But I love you guys. Wait, okay, so that's 2 votes for the old woman who lived in a shoe. Right now, Mallory, that night, I couldn't stop thinking about what Dawn had said. Giving people the benefit of the doubt, expecting the best, it's never really been my style. But styles change, or so I hear. I think I want to see Dad. If that's okay. Yes, of course it's okay, sweetie. I'll let him know. I want to see him too. Me too. Hey, Sam, buddy! Honey, give him some space. Oh, hey, Christy. I heard the baby parade people are discussing some pretty fun costume elements for us winning babies. You excited? Oh, boy. It all came back to the baby parade. And the baby parade was coming here, right into my sizable and conveniently located backyard. What is that? Chicken wire. I'm using it to build a frame of the shoe. Then I'll put paper mache over it and hitch it on the back of Charlie's car. Did Charlie agree to this? I talked to him. And Janine helped me figure out a plan on to build a car seat. Those IKEA instructions? What are all these numbers? Great, right? Yeah, if you like orange. Yes, it's the hot color of the season. Goodbye, millennial pink. Hello, Gen Z orange. Christy, look at the fabric I got. What's that for? The costume for the babies. Is that millennial pink? No, and it's not going to match with this orange. Well, maybe you could repaint the shoe. You know, the orange and pink might actually look good together. You know, like a psychedelic 60s vibe. Yeah, that'd be cool. We'll see once painted. Alrighty. Okay. We should figure out who's going to be on the float with the babies. Guys, I'm in the old baby's float, remember? Actually, it's more of just like a large car. And then afterwards, I'm going to be with my dad.